What up everyone? Today's video is going to be unique on its own way as it has never been seen before on this channel. This is the first of a lot of other upcoming series of entertaining fact videos. I decided to create a more easygoing educational content for this channel, which is gonna be kinda short, exciting and astonishing way to learn about specific topics. And of course, it will run simultaneously with our main videos and podcasts. We will begin with something very obvious, but also important, as we will catch an eye on the wonders of our Earth.
We can kill a light, hit the light, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out.
Before we get a deep dive into 6 shocking facts about Earth, let's discuss some general facts. Two rocks collided and the Earth appeared 4.6 billion years ago, which makes Earth 10,000 times older than humans. The planet revolves around the Sun in 365 and a quarter Earth days, and it rotates on its imaginary axis in not 24 hours but in 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. The planet is 147 million kilometers away from the Sun, with a surface area of 510 million square kilometers. It has an equatorial radius of 6,371 kilometers, and the polar radius is 6,356 kilometers. Earth's axis is tilted, varying between 22.1 and 24.5 degrees. Earth is the only planet with tectonic plates in the solar system, which tectonic plates also move. The highest temperature was 48 Celsius degrees and the lowest hit minus 88 Celsius degrees. Have you ever wondered who named the first cities, the first places on Earth? But who named Earth? The very strange thing is that we don't actually know. This is the only planet in the solar system that's not named after a Roman or Greek goddess. Mostly because back then they didn't consider Earth as a planet. It can come from the Bible, but it's also not 100% sure. However, linguistically, the name Earth is coming from Old English or High Germanic. We know Earth is not flat, but either is a perfect round. You remember the Earth's radius and the fact that its axis tilted? Earth has a 0.3% bigger equatorial axis. The diameter from the North Pole to the South Pole is 12,714 kilometers, while the equator is 12,756 kilometers. This is a 42.78 kilometer difference, which is tiny, but by this the Earth is not exactly a round. In 1986, Crimea was discovered, and in 2002, AA-29. These two asteroids orbit the Sun, but it looks like they follow Earth. Crimea orbit seems to be a beam shaped from Earth, while AA-29 is a weird horseshoe shape, which by it also gets close to Earth in every 95 years. Earth is 70% hotter when it's furthest from the Sun. This period is called aphelion, with 152.6 million kilometers away. The planet is the closest to the Sun at perihelion, with it being 146.6 million kilometers away from the Sun. The temperature of aphelion compared to the perihelion is 2.3 Celsius degrees higher. The reason for this mass is that the seasons of the Earth are dependent on the tilted axis, which is 23.5 degrees generally, so the planet gets different inclination of sun rays. None of the two sounds great, right? Especially nowadays, but it's actually natural. The heat from the Sun is absorbed where it's formed and it's radiated as infrared on the places it's cold. However, Earth is not an efficient heat engine. because warm sections radiate their heat to the cold parts, creating entropy. On top of that, Earth radiates approximately 40 terawatts, and half of it coming from the radioactive decay in its core as thorium, uranium, potassium breakdown. When Earth was born, one day lasted around 6 hours. By the time it had been 620 million years old, one day was 21.9 hours. Today it's nearly 24 hours, but it's actually increasing 1.7 milliseconds every century. But why? The moon slows down the rotation of Earth with tides. Because of the spin of the Earth, the tidal ocean bulks, and it starts to be slightly ahead of the Moon-Earth axis. So it creates a twisted force, resulting in a slower rotation, even if it's tiny. And this was all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then be sure to check out our other videos as well, and also you can subscribe, and if you want to get notified, then hit the bell icon as well. I'm real interested in your opinions about these types of videos, and I am hopeful that you are the same excited about this series of videos as I am. You can also follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and as usual, see ya after the blackout.